Your emotional DNA gets activated on your moon line. This includes ancestral grief. This includes intuitive and psychic powers, abilities that you had no idea because the moon is always hiding a little bit of something. This includes your ability to connect with the people because the moon represents the collective unconscious, the collective mind, and how we connect to all people, as well as the people who give you a tremendous amount of gains. Why all fixed moons do very well and usually have a certain amount of wealth. The moon line in AstroCartography is asking you to hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you're brand new. As we get a little bit deeper into the maternal patterns that you may have activated on your moon line, as well as these surprising gifts, these outlets when it comes to your instinctive and intuitive powers, okay? Your raw and sexual energy, which the moon line will also really activate when you talk about your sexual power, your sexuality in general. The moon line is one that does this. So book a one-on-one reading with me if you want to go a little bit deeper for astrocartography as I explain this moon line, and or download the top 5 secrets to astrocartography where I talk about all the planetary lines. This is your astrocartographer. Help you understand the karmic and shamanic meaning of your astrocartography line. See you soon and subscribe if you are brand new. Now let's talk about the moon line in astrocartography. This is going to be your moon line explained. I've lived on a moon line myself with personal experience, a simple and a flat moon line very close, and I've lived on a moon line crossing my sun line. The crossings of them happen very differently. When I was living in Thailand, I lived on a moon sun line crossing for about a year and a half. Maybe like 6 to 7 months, I lived on a moon line alone. I promise you those two different experiences were wildly different, okay? So the shamanic energy of a moon line is the grandmother, okay? The crone, the maiden, right? The priestess is going to be the oceanic energy that is flowing through you and how you're connected to the people and the emotions that are flowing through others and all people. So this is something you got to be careful with. It is the shamanic energy of water itself flow within its ebb and within its flow. And so other than that, there's an initiation on the moon line. There's a challenge that you may experience. And this can be literally emotional overwhelm. Okay. This can be having too many people's thoughts and emotions being absorbed, which the water does. The grandmother does. She absorbs the ancestral karma, the wounds of the mothers through the lineage. So if you have a moon line and it's a tough one like a Scorpio moon and you're on a moon line, there's some complexities that will happen. It doesn't make it bad. All right. If you have a moon line or something like Cancer or Capricorn, these are very ancestral. You have to understand that you may experience the mother wounds of that particular sign. So you have to understand, again, pull up your relocation chart in astrocartography. It's not going to be your natal chart because your relocation chart, I guarantee you, will have a different moon than what you were born with on that line. So other than that, the ancestral grief you may fear will come into presence on the moon line, and you have to deal with that. On the downside, that'll be the challenge. Now, outside the challenge, there is a shamanic blessing. There is an initiation. There is a great outcome of the moon line. And this looks like tremendously deep and intuitive psychic powers, as well as gifts awakening during that time. I've had tremendous discernment on my moon line. I was able to sit there and witness. I had a moon MC line I was on specifically. And, this is where I was preparing my true work to come out into the public. But while I was on that moon line, I was building that stuff in private. I had clientele in my true arts within the shamanic one-on-one right passages. When I was there, that was not public information. People were working with me one-on-one over a 12-week shamanic one-on-one practice, doing things like retreats and etc. But none of that was public, even though it was a part of my career. So this was happening on my moon MC line, which is very different than what was happening on my moon crossing my sun line. So keep that in mind. Now, other than that, it will be a place where ancestral communication happens. You start to speak to, I know a lot for me, I was doing a lot of offerings of food. When I would cook, I'd offer fresh food, not food that was left over, to my moon line, to the animals. And every day the animals would come, birds, squirrels, all kinds of stuff would come back backyard and they'd eat the food. On my moon line, I was doing that. So this is a place where you will learn to nurture your sacred space, which is internally within you. You see that light internally within you. This is my moon line. If you want to know more, check out my top 5 secrets. AstroCartography is a free PDF download. It's on my website, and you'll get that information. Other than that, you can come one-on-one with me. You see the light. You can come one-on-one with me. You can get a one-on-one booking. AstroCartography is a joy of mine. And we move on to the next line. Before we do that, subscribe and hit the thumbs up if you are brand new. Whoa! Look at this. Oh my God. Whoa, you see the storm happening? Oh, I don't want to show you that. But this is my cat. My cat just dropped from the heavens. That was crazy. I'm gonna show you. I gotta do this. I'm not ready to show you anymore. Oh, you seen it? You seen it in the background? Okay, that was crazy. I had water drop, everything. Subscribe, baby. On this channel, you have a lot of magic happening, and the moon line is about magic, no doubt. Brand new, subscribe. What you may have realized so far is the moon is your psychic well. It is full of so much abundance. It is so many hidden things hidden behind the grief, hidden behind the people that you connect with, the collective mind that you are potting with. And not just is it a psychic well, it is something that will help you understand how to avoid drowning. How do you swim and breathe in the darkness, underwater, in the depths of the ocean? Your moon line will help you understand this. It really helped me on my moon MC line when I lived here. This is your AstroCartographer, Pernell Bobby, help you understand the shamanic and the karmic understandings of your line, your moon line specifically. Download the top 5 astrocartography secrets where you get all the planetary lines in written form where you can see it pretty clean and clear, or book a one-on-one reading with your boy and get a consultation done for your astrocartography. It is my most in-demand service, and it brings me so much joy as a world traveler. I will see you soon.